Hello again. Here I'm gonna show you how I set up my GoPro TP camera mount. So the system came with a single page instruction, and we've got all of the components right here. Came with two servos, a G50 and a G26 servo. It's got all the mechanisms. Of course, bolts. So let's get started, shall we? So first I'm gonna build is the load hanger set. So we'll need the load hanger, the plate, and a couple of these brackets. So first I'm going to mount the plate onto the hanger frame. Like so. So we're taking the two outer holes, these two, okay? Do that for the next frame. So there's the finished product. Now, two holes, one hole set over, we're gonna mount this guy. It's gonna look like that. So we're gonna have to put the screw, underneath it. So let's take the screw and put it in place. Line it up and then and then like that. Do that for the other one. Same thing. Put it in the next hole right there. So now we've got these two brackets mounted on. So that's where the camera mount is going to hang from. But anyway, let's put this aside for now and assemble the frame, camera frame. So in a separate bag, I think it's labeled G1, it contains the frame for the GoPro camera. I think it's specific to the GoPro camera, but it should fit with other cameras as well, but I selected the GoPro frame because that's what I'm gonna use. So it should have these plates and the aluminum attachment blocks. Okay, first I'm gonna take the bottom plate and get the setting blocks and attach it to the bottom plate. So you'll notice that there's 4 holes in the setting blocks. One is set at the end of the frame, or the block, excuse me, and the other one is right just in from that, but it's on the other side, like so. So because of the spacing, you'll get it right all the time. It won't go any other way, so you won't be able to attach it any other way. So in this case, the 2 end holes is used for the bottom plate attachment, like that. So we'll do that on the other side. So the next thing we're going to attach are the side plates. So you see these two holes right here, it's lined up with that. Let's take the screw, mount it. Okay, so make sure that once you put in, decide to put this facing that way, the other one should follow the same orientation. So we'll go ahead and attach that other side as well. So there you go, I've attached two sides. Now I'm gonna take the top plate and mount the setting blocks to it. Okay, so we have the first block. This is the top plate. Set it the same way like the bottom plate. Line up the screws. Screw them in place. So I'm not going to show you the other side, but yeah, you're going to have to attach it the same way. Okay, so we've mounted the setting blocks onto the top plate. The next thing we're going to do is we take the top plate and attach it to the frame we did earlier, but don't tighten the screw on this one, because you tighten it later on when you mount your camera. So in this case, I'll just put the screw in very loose for now. There you go. So it also comes with this aluminum block here, but that goes right here also when you mount your camera. So we don't really need that right now. Same thing with these foam adhesive mounts. That's going to be specific to the camera you use. So the next thing is we're going to assemble the pan set. All of the items should be in this bag labeled P. So in the instruction flyer, we're going to follow it in this order from left to right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the set screws onto this piece right here. It looks like a big X. I don't normally tell you what screws to use on what item because they're pretty much labeled in the instruction manual. But this one we prep it, so you don't tighten it, you just set it in for now, so when you attach the next piece over, it'll be there. The next thing is we're gonna have this gear set and this piece. I don't know what they call it, but it's called P4CM2016. Don't get it confused with these guys. This has a bearing in it, this doesn't. This however has the set screws in there as well, so we're gonna have to put the set screws in there, but don't tighten it, just set it in place for now. So it'll go on like so. Oops. It's a little hard to do it, but when you set the screws in there, it'll pull it into place.